So, solving systems using elimination. Yesterday we did substitution. Today, elimination. What do you think that's going to mean?
Terminator. You're going to take
out something. Yeah.
Oh,
okay. We're going to get rid of one of the variables. Instead of taking one out and putting it back in, we're just going to take it out altogether.
I just leave it by itself.
Well, you'll see. It's going to actually take 2 steps. So just watch this one. You don't have this to write down. Just watch. If you look at these two equations, 2x and 6x, 5y, negative 5y, 17 and negative 9, what do you notice there?
Two 5y's.
And one's positive, one's negative. That's right. If I was going to combine all my like terms, what would I get right here? 8x. What would I get right here? Yeah, I don't even have to write 0. I can just cross them out. And what would I get right here? 8. Okay, just because I'm recording doesn't mean I'm not going to stop and write down your names. Your job is to be focusing with me, not on anything else. So, how do I get x then? It's kind of easy. Divide by 8, we get 1. Okay, that's what makes this one easier to me. Today, yeah, but today is like we're going to do the easiest ones. Tomorrow we're going to do ones where the 5 and the negative 5 aren't necessarily ready to cross out. You'll make that happen. Alright, so over here, if you want to figure out what y is, all you do is take x equals 1 and use that. So it's 2 times x, but instead of x I'm going to say? Instead of x I'm going to say 1. Good. And then plus 5y equals 17. Now that's, again, one that you can easily handle. Where'd you get 2 times, we got x was 1 right here. So in place of the x, we put 1 in instead. Okay? So 2 times 1 is, that's right, this is just looking. Plus 5y equals 17. Yes, subtract. We get 5y equals 15 and y equals 3. If you write it as an ordered pair, which number goes first?
The 1.
The 1, because that's the x value, and then the 3 goes second. You always have to check it. But I told you yesterday that you could check it the easy way. So let me do that right here. Alright, so if x is 1, I'm going to plug it in mentally up at the top. What would 2 times 1 be?
2.
And what would 6 times 1 be? Okay, now I take my y equals 3 and I plug it in. What would this become?
15.
Good, it's 5 times 3. And this one? Negative 15. Now we check it. 2 plus 15, does that one work?
Yeah.
And then 6 minus 15, does that one work? Subtract and keep the sign on the bigger number, yeah, it works. Okay, so let's try a couple like these. We're only going to do these easy ones today. So look at your notes that says problem 1. It'll say, got it. These are the ones that we're going to do together. So look at letter A with me and decide which variable is going to go away.
5.
Which letter, the x's or the y's?
Y.
The y's, that's right. Okay, so if you cross those out, the rest becomes really easy. 5x and 3x makes 8x. Remember, you're allowed to use calculators. Negative 32 and positive 48 makes 16. Okay, and then x is 2. But that's only half the problem. We have to figure out what y would be. So we use x is 2. Pick any equation you want. Personally, I would pick the bottom one because I have a less chance of making a mistake because the top one has negatives. I would choose the bottom one. 3 times 2, x is 2, plus 6 times y equals 48. And once we solve that, then we'll know what y is and we'll be done. So, 3 times 2 makes 6. Good, you got it already. What do I do next? And 6y equals 42, y equals 7.
Wait, no. Oh, just kidding.
So we put the x first and the y second. Alright, we still have to check it. You always have to check it. When I'm taking a test or quiz, even when I'm doing problems just for practice, I still plug it in and check it just quickly up here. X is 2. So this would make 10, and this would make what?
That would make
6.
6. X is 2. All right, y is 7, so this one would be 42. Y is 7, so it's 6 times 7. And this one would also be 42. All right, so check 10 minus 42. Does that one work? Okay, thank you. Did it stop? If it's still going, someone in the back, please just answer it because I can't walk over there. 6 plus 42 makes 48. Okay, so it works. All right, I want you to take a second. You're going to try part of letter B on your own. What I want you to do is, first of all, solve for the first variable. Which variable do you see that's going to cross off? X is going to cross off. So now do negative 3y, negative 4y, see what you get. Do 9 and 5, see what you get. Figure out what y is and stop. And check it. Mentally check it as well.
Wait, why don't you just use like a screen recorder?
Sorry. Did you get what y is? Sure. All right, any more time?
7.
Negative 3 and negative 4 make negative 7y. 9 and 5 make? So what's y? Negative 2. All right. Take your negative 2 and figure out what x would be. So which one did you use, the top or the bottom?
Bottom.
Let's use the bottom one. 3 times x, I don't know x, minus 4 times negative 2, and then that's going to equal 5. Figure out what x would be. I don't think these are supposed to. I guess that's one of
These bad boys right
So let's check it. 3x plus 8. Negative 4 times negative 2 equals 5. Subtract 8 from both sides, you get negative 3. And x will equal negative 1. All right, how would you write that? 2 negative, or negative 2 negative 1, or negative 1 negative 2? Good, let's check it. So in checking it, we have x is negative 1, so that goes here. What's negative 3 times x? Positive, and what's 3 times negative 1? Negative 3. Y is negative 2, so negative 3 times negative 2 would be positive 6. And negative 4 times negative 2 would be positive 8. 3 plus 6 is 9, good. Negative 3 plus 8 is 5, good, so we know we did it right. Okay? That's the idea, that's what you need to know for today. Tomorrow we'll be combining more, and on Friday we're going to have a quiz on a couple of problems like this, but where you can use any method you want, either the method from the previous couple of days or the method from today. So turn to some, or actually try these two on your own. Turn the page, try these two. Cross off what you can. You know what? I'm sorry, before you do, look at number 2. None of these are going to cross off, but you can make it happen. What could you change? Yeah. Let's change the whole bottom because we want a negative 7 and a positive 7. Are you watching? You multiply by negative 1, you change everything. This becomes a negative. What happens to this one? Positive. And this one? So now the 7 y's can cancel. Okay, take about 5 minutes and try those two. We'll make it 4 minutes.
Oh, you're so nice.
I'm not so smart.
You're All right, so number 1. Or you tell me what you got.
Okay, so what you do is
I got 4 and 5.
4, 5. Let's check it. 4, 5. Good job. Any questions on number 1?
okay, we go through that
Go
one.
over it.
All right. Yes. What do we get for number 2?
6. That one. 4 something. Oh.
6, 3.
I didn't get that. Oh.
All right. Let's go through this quickly. For this one, did you cross off the 3 Y's?
Oh, because they cancel each other out.
One's positive, one's negative. The whole point of elimination we talked about at the beginning, right, was making one go away. Because you can't solve the 2 different letters at the same
That
time.
can be 4x.
That's going to become 4x, and this is going to become 16. So x equals 4. When you take that 4 and you plug it back into either one of these, it doesn't matter which one, 3 times 4 plus 3y equals 27. Why did I put the 4 here instead of here? Why did I put the 4 here? Because that's x. Good. All right, so 12 plus 3y equals 27. Minus 12 on both sides makes 15.
3y. Oh, it's
And
5.
y equals 5.
I'm so smart. I got it.
All right, who had question number 2?
Gaddy.
And you need to plug them in and check them. Did anybody have question number 2?
No.
We got 6, 3. Someone over here said there's something different. Do you see it?
Yeah.
All right, then. Turn to an extra practice page. I want to make sure you've got it.